Saturday morning thoughts. It's AT Malone, the first of my name because the second is already here. If you haven't already, please like, share, subscribe, hit that notification bell for more videos from your boy. Now, this is the last day of the work week, man, and I am feeling accomplished. I'm feeling good, a little bit tired. I can't even lie to you, because I've been waking up early in the morning, training consistently, training with my son. It's probably why my legs are so damn sore. Running up and down that court with him, doing squats in that garage, mountain climbers, burpees. So I've been working my ass off, man, trying to make sure that I maintain this body of mine the best way possible. Never gonna let myself go, no matter how comfortable life will eventually get for me. Still gotta train, still gotta look attractive for my lady and have that self-confidence, within myself, man. And that's one of the things that I wanted to talk about this morning is this. Men literally have to build up their egos. We're not born with it. We're not born with this, insane confidence. It's things that we experience in life that develops the male ego. And I think a lot of people get it twisted. We have to work, we have to compete for it, we have to, make it make sense because we are logical creatures. And also we have to make sure that we don't live in delusion. Because when we associate ourselves with people, for an example, myself, I like to associate myself with people that are doing better than I am. The thing that keeps me in these rooms, being the small fish in the big pond, honestly, is the ego. Because I know that these guys are doing things that I've never experienced. They're making money that I've never received before in my entire life. They're mingling with celebrities, billionaires, actors, athletes, all of these prominent people, and I'm sitting in a room with guys that see those things, experience those things on a regular basis. But do I feel inferior to them? Absolutely not. Why? Because of the male ego. Because I know that I can do things that they can never do. I have seen things that they've never seen. I provide a different perspective that they wasn't even thinking about. And that's one of the things that I experienced yesterday at the cigar lounge, talking to my lawyer buddy. Haven't seen him in months. We were just catching up, talking about life, the celebrities and these, important people that we all know. I'm not gonna say their names because you gotta keep certain things under wraps because of legalities. And, I'm plotting. There's a reason behind everything that I do. So we're having our discussions and, we talk about, being single fathers because he's a single dad. I'm a single dad. So we definitely connect on those levels. And I'm giving him insight on how to move as far as parenting, even dating, how to vet, those type of things. And if I didn't have that type of confidence or that ego within myself, I wouldn't be able to do that. When he pulls up in his R8 or in his Maserati, I should be feeling like a, little dog, right? Small person, but I don't, because I just have that self-belief within myself, and you guys have to have that self-belief within yourself as well. You will experience being that small fish in a big pond, but that does not mean that you can't be a piranha. That does not mean that you have to feel like they're going to look down on you because maybe you're not as successful as they are in the same socioeconomic status that they are. It doesn't mean anything because you have your own strong suits. You have other things that you can bring to the table that adds value into people's life. See, developing an ego also means that you have to be willing to suffer and to sacrifice. All right. And you're like, what do you mean suffer and sacrifice? Well, with anything that you do, whether it's work, whether it's making sure that you maintain, you know, a good body, you're going to have to suffer and you're going to have to sacrifice. And a lot of people are not willing to do that. They're not willing to say, you know what, I'm going to cut back on my expenses so I can build wealth for myself. Because everybody is living in instant gratification mode. They want things right here, right now, at the time that they want it. And it doesn't work that way when it comes to being successful, when it comes to educating yourself, learning, because like I say all the time, life is a journey. You have to be willing, especially if you're a man, you have to be willing to suffer and sacrifice. If you're not willing to suffer and sacrifice, then you will never reach your full potential. We all go through it. I've been through it a lot of times where I had to say, okay, we going back to the mud. I'm not spending no more money on unnecessary things because I got to build my account back up. It happened to me whenever I had to spend thousands of dollars getting that stupid BMW repaired a few years ago. Once I got to a place to where it was situated, I said, okay, no more spending. All of those thousands of dollars, I need to make it all back up. I don't care about going out. I don't care about eating at fancy restaurants. I'm not even going to buy myself anything expensive. It's only the necessity things that I'm going to spend my money on because I got to, build this account back up. I owe myself money because I spent so much money. So those are some of the sacrifices that I had to do. Like right now, also waking up early, losing sleep, making sure that, I get that workout in, getting off the game so I can make sure that my son is being educated the way that he needs to be in order for him to have a great 6th grade experience. Those are sacrifices. Suffering. Listen, if you're not willing to suffer, then when things go wrong in your life, those traumatizing experiences, you are going to react in a way that you shouldn't. This is why you have to get used to it. You have to understand it. I know suffering doesn't sound good, but all men must suffer. It's kind of like what I tell people. Every guy needs to get punched in the face at least one time in their life so they can experience what it feels like when somebody inflicts violence upon you and don't give a damn about you. That gives you a whole different perspective on life. When you get punched in the face, it gives you that reality check that you need to know that life is truly real. And I know you're like, damn, AT, that's so violent. But listen, that's just life. I know as a child, you probably had your scraps in the streets. I know I had plenty of them in the streets, at school, at the club. That's just part of it. But unless you go through those experiences, you won't even understand how to navigate through tough times, suffering, losing people that you care about. That's just part of life. And if you're not willing to do that, I'm telling you right now, this is how we end up getting all of these school shooters. We end up getting these mass shooters. We end up seeing all of these degenerate people do a whole bunch of dumb shit that causes harm, on innocent people. This is why you got to go through it and be okay with going through it, because it builds character. Trauma builds character. I want you guys to understand this. I'm going to say it one more time. Trauma builds character in men, not women. All right. We don't want no traumatized women at all. They can't deal with it. So you just got to understand, man, when you are the small fish in the big pond, it's okay. You can learn from these people that are doing better than you. You can educate yourself. You might even be able to have another connect with them. They might see something in you that they could utilize. So it's not a one-way street when you're trying to connect with them and use them, as a means to an end, or if they have something or they're doing something that you can incorporate yourself in, it could work both ways, man. So don't be afraid to be the small fish in the big pond, all right? I'd rather be the small fish in the big pond than the big fish in a small pond, because when you're the big fish in a small pond, where are you going to elevate to, all right? Well, that is my Saturday morning thoughts. I still got to eat, feed the dog, and get my ass to work. Don't forget to like and subscribe, and I'll catch y'all later. Peace.
People still talking shit behind my back. That's cool, but I'ma just do me. It's all I can do. They say life's a chess game, well, make you move. But I'm ahead of you and I'm plotting my next move. Gon' run your mouth about me, it's all good. But I'ma still keep a positive attitude. But what you should worry about is what I'ma do. Cause right now I'm plotting my next move. I'm worthy before my competition.